If you are just as OCD as I am, this product is gonna make you orgasm. This week, let's talk about some non-photography gear. But before that, I have to say a big thanks to all of you who gave me huge support and advices under my camera bag video. I did not expect so many people responding to that video with so much passion and sincerity. You guys gave me so much confidence in this project, along with the responsibility to make a truly worthy product. Thank you. Well, let's start today's video, shall we? This is not a burrito. This is my home toolkit. This toolkit usually sits on my shoe cabinet right at the front door of our apartment. So how did it transform from a tray into this tool roll? What differs this from other EDC pouches and organizers that makes this one of my favorite products of 2024? And what are the essential tools I pack inside this? Sit tight, let's start. I think something just fell. Oh. This is my toolbox. Inside there are tons of hand tools such as a hammer, saw, a glue gun, screwdrivers, and loads of miscellaneous junk. Although my rented apartment is not exactly big, this toolbox is still too big and heavy for my lazy soul. Oh my god. Separate from this, I always keep a very basic toolkit downstairs with only the tools that me and my girlfriend use the most. And here they are. First thing first, a utility knife, aka package opener. I believe a package opener is one of the most used tools in every household, no matter if you live in Shanghai, China, or Cincinnati, Ohio. My older viewers must know that I am a knife nerd. I love knives not only as tools, but also collector's items. But let me be honest, I use my knives mostly to open packages. If I'm in the kitchen, I use normal kitchen knives. If I'm camping, I use a proper camping knife, such as this Spark River Bravo. So naturally, the package opener in my household has got to be one of my pocket knives, right? Well, yes and no. You see, I'm not the only one who opens packages. This is my girlfriend, and she opens lots and lots of packages. While I have 50 knives for her to choose from, I'm not gonna let her use a $700 Shirogov Neon or a $600 Chris Reeve Menondi to open packages. I mean, I love my girlfriend, but I also love my knives. So my solution was picking one less valuable knife in my collection as the dedicated package opener. That knife was this CRKT folding razor and this Kershaw leak. Before that, well, let me show you what happened to them. The tip of this leak broke. I don't know if you can see this. And the assisted opening spring inside also broke. The tip of this folding razor is also blunt. I've resharpened them multiple times, but every time it was more like a re-profile. And guess what? Not long after I re-profiled them, somehow my girlfriend was able to blunt the blade tip, or even just the whole blade, again and again. While I'm okay retouching my knives repeatedly because I like knives and I like my girlfriend, it wasn't that okay on her side. She has two major issues with my knives. First, she doesn't like how my knives look. I get it, it's just like how she sees my cameras. Big, black, heavy, and just ugly. In contrary, this is the kind of look she likes. White, small, lightweight, and cute doodles. Second, sometimes I find a knife just randomly sits on the table or kitchen counter opened. When I confront her about breaking the safety regulation, she blamed the knife for being impossible to close. I see. So because of all the issues we've had around this simple daily task of opening packages. I got ourselves the perfect package opener. The O-Knife U1 Pro. It uses the most common utility blade, which is interchangeable with one screw. I never need to worry about resharpening blunt blade ever again. It has a crossbar lock, which is nail-friendly. Ever since she started using this, I've never seen an open knife in this house. Safety checked. The pattern on the scales is strawberry donut, as we knife nerds like to call it, dessert warrior. Just in case you haven't realized, this is what a good-looking knife is to a very girlish girl, aka my girlfriend. Using this little blade actually delights her, which is also good for my mental health. There is also a button lock screwdriver here. I don't use this feature very often because I have other screwdriver options in the toolkit. I think it would have been nice if instead of Phillips and flat combo bit, O-Knife could have put a T6 and T8 Torx combo bit in the package for us knife nerds to adjust those pivot screws. Alright, let's quickly go through the other tools in the kit. The Leatherman Wave Plus, my most used multi-tool. I'm yet to get the Arc, which I think is a better multi-tool. But the thing is, the Arc costs twice as much as the Wave Plus. Is the Arc twice as better? No, hell no. Not at all. I want the Arc because I am an artifact fetish, but if you just want to get a reliable and capable multi-tool from Leatherman, the Wave Plus gives you the most bang for your bucks. My most used tools on this Wave Plus are the pliers, the glass screwdriver. Yes, I use this quite a lot. This flathead screwdriver slash pry bar thing, the scissors, the bottle opener, and of course, the 1/4-inch screwdriver. This is the bit kit I pair with the Wave Plus. I have a set of Leatherman bits, which is right here in a 3D printed casing, but I use this somewhere else. Since they are quite expensive and always out of stock, I decided to build my own bit kit with only the bits I need and without those weird bits I never have a need for. I picked every bit one by one and sorted them in these bit holders. And I also labeled them with a label printer. So on this side, they are Torx bits and flat bits. In this, it's Phillips and hex. No square bits because I've never used them once in my life. Where are square bits being used for? If you know, please educate me. Well, anyway, to use those standard 1/4-inch bits, I have to use an extender. And there's nothing better than the ratchet extender from Leatherman itself. There was a bed right here when we first moved into this apartment, and the landlord wasn't willing to get rid of it, but I needed this space. So I took the bed apart into pieces and piled them against a wall with only this screwdriver, the screwdriver on the Leatherman Wave, and this bit extender. And next, I always have a flashlight in every kit I build. Since this kit is meant to be used mostly in our apartment, the flashlight doesn't need to be super powerful. However, it does have to be pretty small and lightweight because I find myself doing this all the time. This is the PROMETHEUS Beta QR version 2. It's discontinued because there is a version 3 now. As a flashlight, it is very simple. You twist to turn it on and off and adjust the output between, I think it's 15 lumens and 80 lumens. I especially like the high CRI Nichia LED it uses. It renders color more true to life, and that's what I prefer on a small EDC flashlight. I also really enjoy this material, which is called electroless nickel plated aluminum. It's aluminum. But it looks so classy that I couldn't help myself, but also bought this alpha pen from also PROMETHEUS, also in this electroless nickel plated aluminum. Which brings us to the last item in this kit, a pen. But it's not this pen. This alpha pen is so sexy that I want to keep it on my desk. Instead, it's this little thing. This is a little Kickstarter product by Blank Forces. I backed this project many years ago. It's good to see that this company is still in business and still making EDC pens. This one is the EDC Pocket Bolt Pen model. It uses a very specific ink refill by Otto from Japan. Let me be honest, I like this pen not because it's a functional tool, but because it's a unique product idea. As a pen, it's a little too short and unwieldy. I only use it to mark lines and screw holes. If I'm seriously writing, I use this Alpha pen or the Big Idea Design Pocket Pro. But on the other side, this little pen is also the perfect pen for this kit because of the next little gadget. This multi-use organizer by a small maker called Raum. It's R-A-U-M, so I think it's called Raum. Well, this is a startup brand, so don't expect to find this on Amazon anytime soon. Also, they are still tweaking and experimenting as every batch is released. Like I have two, I just bought the third one, but it's not here yet. This one is from the first batch, which is different from this one from the second batch. But I bought these with my own money, so I'm not affiliated with Raum in any way. However, as imperfect as this is, I still can't wait to use it and share it with you. This has replaced many other tool organizers I used to use. This is the organizer I used for this home toolkit, the Maxpedition Cap Adamant pouch. And this is how it was configured. I can only describe my experience with this kind of pouch organizer awkward. Well, you see, my toolkit is very minimum. Although this pouch is very spacious, I'm not using every single slot, which is fine, it's fine. What's not fine is my tools don't fit very well. None of these slots are designed for the tools I want to put in them, which causes this to happen. Okay, maybe this isn't the right pouch for the right tools. I bought another pouch that seems more appropriate for the tools I use. It seems better, but I keep feeling like I'm forced to use these organizers the way it wants you to. I almost made peace with it when suddenly this thing came out of nowhere. Well, first, let me show you the most unique feature of it. Instead of fixed elastic webbing, you get this laser cut high plumb panel and this stretch of elastic band. And this is how it works. The first thing you do is lay down the tools or whatever you want to organize, one by one on the high plumb panel, and remember the width of each object. Then you thread this elastic band into these slots and wrap each object around until it's tight. Do this until every tool is secured in its place. Then wrap the end of the elastic band around and secure the end with these little pins. The newer version uses Velcro, which is more convenient. Isn't this genius? This is what I call a good design. It solves a very niche but real problem. Every time I see a product like this, my mind just connects with the designer behind it, even though we've never met each other. But wait, there's more to this thing. It turns into a tray. You just snap, 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 and snap. Voila! Of course you know this, you've seen the thumbnail. But anyway, the tools are here ready to be grabbed, just like this, and used. My girlfriend even knows to put the utility blade back to the slot after use, which she never did. She never did it, ever. It's amazing. This is what we call an intuitive design. You don't need to tell the user how this is supposed to be used. They automatically know how to use this. Like, that's the peak of a product design. The tray is very convenient for miscellaneous junk such as, measuring tape, my smoke, cigarette, anything that you might need throughout the day. What it's also great for is a place to put screws and bits when I'm fixing stuff. There's more, you already know. If I want to pack this toolkit into my bag and take it somewhere else, I can. Well, I'm too lazy to describe this with words, so just watch me doing it. It's very simple. Here we go. A very unique tool organizer that can turn into both a tray and a tool row. As a new product, this is definitely inspiring. And again, it indeed solves a problem, no matter how big or small that problem is. I respect it a lot. Is it perfect? Of course not. Just to give you an example, remember when I said this Blank Force EDC pen is the perfect pen for this toolkit, right? Well, it's not because this pen itself is perfect, but because the size limit of the tool that fits in this organizer. If any single one tool is too long, I won't be able to fold this 3 times and make this into a burrito, a tool roll. That's the limit of this product. Is it a design flaw? Well, I don't think so. You can buy a Ferrari and expect a good expedition trip through the Antarctica, let's say, or the Sahara Desert. Same can be said about my own design, this sling module. You can't expect such a small bag to hold 2 camera bodies and 3 lenses. Anyway, this is my home toolkit. If you want to purchase any of these items, the links are in the description, except this Raum organizer thing. I know this is what most of you may want, so I will ask Raum if they plan to sell this overseas. It doesn't hurt to give this video a like, comment, and a share to show Raum how much you like his product. That's it. Thanks for watching. I will stop talking.